Hello. Happy New Year. Yeah, so it's August and I haven't uploaded since last year, December 19th, 2019. So yeah, hello everyone. I am back on YouTube. So it's been a long time since I obviously posted here, and I've had a lot of thought. So probably wondering why, or any that do care that why I haven't posted in a long time. It's very simple really. It's the fact that I just had this thought, or kind of this dilemma in my mind, that I didn't know what kind of content to put out on here anymore. You guys who have been subscribed for quite a long time would know that I do some of the car videos, do some of like the phone videos, but mainly this channel was produced, back on the back end of my Instagram since I think it was 2014-15 when I started the channel, and basically give you like an insight on the behind the scenes of my photography and what photography I do, how I implement my style on certain things, and the editing and all the stuff like that. So after kind of thinking about what I'm going to do for this channel and what's next for this channel, really is kind of to go down the photography route. I mean, if there's like a new car that comes along on the scene, I mean, I may do a video. I don't know. I know you guys like them, especially with like the Vlar video, the BMW stuff, even the RS3 video. I mean, to be honest, they do get the views, but really, is that what my channel was about when I created it? No, not necessarily. So, I mean, with the way that I want to go forward is photography. I mean, that's my main passion in life is photography, capture moments, whether it be on film, digital, whatever, is creating something special. So, I mean, that's what I really care about, and that's what, I basically made this channel for. I always get these comments now and then saying, look mate, I just like you going out, taking photos, being in the mood, being in the feeling, and then showing us the content. That's kind of the way that I want to take this channel. I mean, obviously I will review certain things. I've got a couple of new lenses. I've been shooting a lot of film recently, so I will go back into kind of the equipment stuff as well, but not kind of heavily concentrated on that. It's more kind of photography, feeling, mood, what photography really means to me, and what it can show you guys. That's kind of the content I want to produce and put out. And going back to kind of the visual films and stuff, if you guys were subscribed back then, San Francisco, Italy, all these little films that I did, I really like making those, so those will be definitely coming back. And obviously I want to keep up the travelling, going places, but obviously due to lockdown and stuff, it's been pretty hard for anyone to get anywhere due to the circumstances. I do hope things kind of, I mean, they are easing back to normal, but there's been a few mishaps recently with up north and stuff like that in the UK. But I do really hope things just ease towards being normal again. I was meant to go to San Francisco in May, to go visit my brother and have a trip over there again. I really like that place. Obviously, I've been there a lot of times, so that we've had to cancel that. Me and my girlfriend were looking to go somewhere in November. Obviously, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. So I mean, this year is, I mean, some people are calling it a write-off, but I mean, I'm back now making videos, so you can expect more content on this channel. I have been posting a lot on Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram as well, have been kind of recycling old content, but shooting a lot of film as well. Started taking more film pictures in 2018. I did it back when I was in college. I think that was around 2011 or so. I've always had kind of this lust for film, really. It's just that little bit more different than digital. And over the lockdown, it's been kind of, it's good to reflect on, I don't know, me as a photographer, to look at my work. Kind of when you're taking film photography, it's a lot more slowed down, and you can think about the image and think about every composition, which I absolutely love about film photography and using an analog camera. Digital, I mean, I would go on a walk or whatever and just shoot, I don't know, 150 photos and then come back and there's only 3 good ones. With film, you get 36 or 24, or even less if you're shooting medium format. So with those 36 photos, you really have to think, each one is going to be good, because otherwise it's going to be a wasted roll of film. I'm going to get back and your photos will be wasted. You can't take 36 images of the same thing if you're shooting film. Maybe it's different if you're on a studio shoot or whatever, but if you're out and about, just casually taking photographs, and you want different aspects of where you are, it really helps you to narrow down of what you want to capture out of that place or wherever you are, what feeling you want, and it really makes you concentrate because you only have 36 exposures or 24 exposures. So what I've been using is this. I bought this back in 2018, the lens and body actually. It's a Canon AE1. It's a very, very popular film camera, well, nowadays, seeing as everyone over the lockdown, every photographer over the lockdown has decided to buy a film camera and shoot a load of film over this period. But I've had this little guy since 2018. Shot a load of rolls, obviously, over the lockdown as well. I think I bought this for about £200, lens and body. But obviously you've got the film costs and everything like that, but it's nowhere near the cost of, say I've got my A7R2 set up there, it's about £3 setup. It really kind of hinders on your mind, like, do you need to spend all that money to get good photos? I mean, you don't. That's the obvious answer. So what I kind of reflected on over the lockdown and really the past couple of years shooting film is that all you need is light, exposure, you need a good feeling to capture, a good mood, and then you've got a great photograph. You don't need to go out there and spend £5 on a flipping A7R4 now they got. You're either going to get a load of results which you don't want and 2 or 3 pictures, you know, at the end of it and think they're good, or, you know, really take photography into account, not the gear, when you go out and shoot. So I mean, I'm probably rambling on now, but all this stuff is yet to come. So expect, you know, photo walks and stuff like that. I'll talk a lot more on film photography and analog photography, shooting film, what film I've shot, and you know, I can review a load of film that I took in Italy. I think I shot about 6 rolls over there. So if you do want me to review some film, I'll throw up some images now so you can have a preview. But if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know about these images I've posted. And mainly just, you know, pushing the channel more towards photography and more towards film. So at the moment I'm using a lab to scan and develop the photos. But I'm recently looking to get a scanner, one of the Epson scanners, because I want to scan at home eventually, which would be, I mean, I think it's a lot better when you're doing film. I mean, the cost of getting it developed and scanned is a lot of money. I mean, if some of you guys, you know, shoot film and get it scanned somewhere else, it's a big cost. I mean, just getting your own scanner, you probably half. I mean, actually, you probably get the cost down by about 60%. It takes up a lot of the cost in film, not so much the developing side. I mean, you can get developing kits at home. Probably might pursue that in the future as well. It's nice to just do the whole process by yourself. I used to do it back in college, and it's really cool once you print out your stuff, you know, from your roll of film. Yeah, I just really love it. I mean, any photographer, anyone actually who's bought a film camera, I mean, you can't, I don't know. Just when you go back to digital, it's just not the same feeling as when you get with an analog camera. You know, even the shutter sounds, you know, the curtain going up, the big loud clunk and all that stuff. Even putting your film in, it's all theatre to me, basically. So I can go into detail of what I'm looking to buy a new lens of this as well. So yeah, I mean, there's tons of content you can expect from this channel now going forwards. I think the main thing is what I reflected over the lockdown is just to make the content that I enjoy, and also the main thing with that is that it's something that I'm passionate about. Right, so yeah, so basically just wanted to let you know I'm back on YouTube creating content, and I'm really pumped to get it started again in August, start of the year. Let's go. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.